I don't know why, but someone told me 20K is like the minimum to have saved.
Hi Rachel, I'm Nate. I'm a certified financial planner. Let's see if we can unravel this little intellectual thicket you've got going on.
Or your high yield savings account. Again, like, what is that? Should I get one of those?
Everyone's talking about high yield savings accounts because they're awesome. Most of us have not been alive long enough to remember the last time savings accounts or anything even close would pay us 4 to 4.5% so we can just make money while we sleep. High yield savings accounts are not complicated. I've found that credit cards actually offer the best high yield savings accounts. I personally go with Amex because I get 4.6%, but I'm not recommending them because I only get that rate because I have their platinum card. So there's a chance that your credit card company will have a very similar offer. You open them just like a regular bank account and you get all the same rights. So you can transfer money the same way, you get an ATM card, that sort of thing.
$20,000, like your buffer, what you should have. It probably used to be less.
Having a specific number like 20K is a little hard because that might be an absolute fortune to one person and pocket change for another. The better way to think about your buffer or how much you should have is to have 3 months of your expenses saved in that high yield savings account and then 1 month of expenses saved in that interest bearing checking account, which I have another video on. It usually takes 3 months to recover from a serious injury and get back to work, or it takes 3 months to find another job after you get laid off. So this is a really solid buffer. Some people go up to 6 months. It really just depends on your level of comfort.
And then I do want to save for a house at some point. And then if I'm going to Europe, we need to save for Europe.
I personally like saving for each goal independently. For all my clients, I use Monarch Money, and that's something that you can use as well. It's available to everyone, but it allows you to set up the goals so you can see the little progress bar, and then you can just automate the savings for each of those different goals. So if I needed $2,000 for a flight to Europe, and it was going to happen in 10 months, then I would automatically save $200 per month coming out right after I get my paycheck. I think that's a possibility even if someone's still building up their buffer, because you can put $500 or $1,000 away a month for that buffer, but also have a different savings goal.
It is crazy to think, though, that other generations could, like, get a house with their one job. That's just so different now.
It has never been harder to buy a house. Our generation is so fucked. The problem is that I don't really see the cost of owning a home going down in the future. Sure, maybe home prices go down, but then we probably see interest rates go down, and so then home prices go up. So at any given point, you have one of them that are elevated, either the price or the interest rate. There's never really a great time. So if it isn't getting any easier, and you definitely want to be on the homeowner side rather than trying to buy a house later, if that is a goal of yours, then it might be worthwhile to look at getting a mortgage with only 3% down. With traditional mortgages, if you qualify, you can do 3% down, or you can do an FHA loan for 3.5% down. So this really lowers the barrier to entry to getting into the house. The challenge is then making those payments, and that I have a lot of other videos for. So if you're interested, check it out. I hope this helps.